The Supreme Court has deferred the hearing on a batch of petitions seeking loan interest waiver during the moratorium period, which ended on the 31st of August. The hearing will now continue on the 5th of October as the union government sought more time to file its reply. The top court's interim orders will continue, which means that no more accounts can be declared as NPAs till allowed by the top court. Centre had sought to defer the hearing for a few days, stating that the matter was being considered at the highest level. Centre told the top court that they were fully cognizant of the problems being faced by various sectors and they were at an advanced stage of taking a holistic decision. Centre submitted that they had kept in view problems faced by various sectors as well as the stress being faced by the banking sector. They had said that the process will be finalized in a few days with inputs taken from various stakeholders and by determining the broad impact. On the next date of hearing, the top court is likely to pass orders based on an expert panel report and the stand taken by the Union Finance Ministry, the RBI and various banks. On the 10th of September, the top court had observed that the Union government, RBI and banks have to decide on sector-specific loan relief and interest levy, following which the Union government had set up Rajiv Mehrishi-led committee to assess the impact of loan interest waiver not only on banks but also on various sectors. But as of now, the top court's interim order, which was passed on the 1st of September, will continue, which means that banks cannot declare any more accounts as NPAs. The top court had observed that all borrowers cannot be called as adversarial since they are seeking relief. The court had also made it amply clear that hearing will not be deferred any further. SBI had told the court that many fraud accounts were benefiting from the restraint on declaration of NPAs. SBI had opposed any waiver of interest for 6 months, whereas the Banks Association had told the court that if money is to be put in banks, it's to be done by the Union Finance Ministry and not the RBI. Also, in the first week of September, the top court had observed that Centre and RBI also need to decide on relief for borrowers, and this is something which can not only be left to banks. The top court will further now analyze if Centre can help borrowers under the Disaster Management Act. The court had observed that a sector-wise effect of COVID pandemic needs to be seen in order to customize reliefs for various sectors. The court had made it clear that they are not an expert body to change decisions made by financial bodies, but RBI should clarify if it's the discretion of banks to give relief to borrowers. The Union Finance Ministry had told the top court that RBI was best suited to decide on interest waiver on loans during moratorium. The Union Finance Ministry had opposed any one-size-fits-all approach and had said that relief should come through RBI. Also, Centre and RBI had told the top court that the expert panel which will be formed will decide on sector-wise relief and had already helped MSMEs, following which the expert committee was made, which is currently working for a relief which is likely to come out in the public domain in the next few days. Also, it was submitted by Centre and RBI that any fears over mass NPAs were misplaced if at all the loan moratorium period was extended beyond the 1st of September. It remains to be seen what is the order which would be passed by the top court on the next date of hearing.